going on, everybody? Welcome to the Black Couch, and today we're talking about experiences that shape our mindset. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys for watching this episode and all the other episodes. So if you're new here though, or if you're not new here and you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you a thing. It won't cost you one dime to hit that subscribe button. And I really appreciate if you hit that bell that's beside that subscribe button so that you can be notified when a new video drops, because Black Couch drops every Tuesday at 12 o'clock. All right? Thank you for watching. And so let's get straight into the topic. Now, what I mean about the experiences that shape our mindset is basically this. I'm gonna get straight to it. All right. So, and you may think I'm pulling a race card. You know, you may think that I'm, differentiating myself because of race, or you may say I'm racist. I really don't want to dab into the race card thing, but what I'm talking about does separate a class of people. All right, so to get back into it, you know, we had a deep discussion after a podcast that I did with Free Thinkers Radio, Urban City Mixtape, that will be dropping tomorrow. But needless to say, we talk about, you know, community building, information that we have, and how we use that to empower our own people. You know, how do we use what we have to empower our own people? How do we motivate and help others to see some of the things that we have seen and inspire them to be better at what they do? Or how can we come together as a race of black folk, you know, as our culture, people that understand our culture and do the things that we do and establish an identity. One thing that a friend of ours were saying, that, you know, sometimes we fall into the category to where we're comparing ourselves to the white race. You know, I was having a conversation with my wife yesterday, and I was saying I was in a certain situation where I felt more comfortable around white folks than I did with my own brother. And it was based on his image and what he was doing in that environment. But should I be nervous that a black brother is going to offend me or going to come at me a wrong way based on his appearance? It wasn't really, I don't think it was the color of his skin. I want to think it was more of appearance. And I'm going to paint the picture. I was downtown Charlotte, walking in the park, and I was just, you know, kind of meditating, chilling, you know, relaxing, and I didn't have a guard up until this guy, he was smoking a cigarette, number one, in a place that they said no smoking. So he was smoking a cigarette. He was not well groomed, and he had and his appearance seems to be very suspicious. But he was the only black person I felt uncomfortable around. So it kind of struggled in my mind, because is it culture? You know, the way we think, the way we dress, the things that we do, we only do according to our understanding. So this brother probably was trying to do the same thing, you know, get away from what he actually experienced, but it made me uncomfortable. And we are black brothers. You know what I'm saying? Based on our experiences, I know we are categorized and we automatically stereotype people based on their appearance. Is that right? You know what I'm saying? Is it? I don't feel like it's right, but I don't feel like we as a black race have a identity that is comparable to the standard. And one thing that our friend was saying is, who sets the standard? Are we comparing ourselves to the white man? Are we comparing ourselves to our counterparts? You know, who is setting the standard? Who is putting the standard in the industry? And this is outside of spirituality, because we know God has his standard. But in the natural realm, what is the standard? What is, how we're supposed to look, how we're supposed to dress, how we're supposed to present ourselves, how we're supposed to speak? Do we have an establishment that we can call our own? Now, one thing I noticed, I had this conversation with another brother, as we were watching our students when we were teaching. We were watching our students develop their skill. We tend to find similarities according to race and culture. All right, Black folks, by any means, we are creative beings. Black folks are the most creative and the most, I say, innovative creatures on the planet. We are very creative. We have a swag about ourselves that really is catchy, that is, really is influential, because we have the ability to throw nuance and a little jazzy feel to everything that we do. So our creativity is great. However, our white counterparts seem to be more of a power-stricken thing, or they find a streamlined way to do the same thing. It may not be, it may not have swag, it may not have flash, it may not have some of the nuances that a Black person would present in their skill set, but they seem to be structured. They seem to be innovative in a way that is very lucrative in a business aspect. You get what I'm saying? Prime example, Black History Month. We talk about how many things that the Black man created, and if there was no Black man, these things would be created. However, the businesses that sells these ideas are ran by people not of color. Think about that. So a lot of people say they stole our idea, which could be true. They figure out a way to streamline that idea and make a market for it. How they actually sell to us. We might create an idea, but they figure out a way to market and sell to us. And us being big consumers, we actually buy into it, and they use our habits and our proclivities to benefit from our communities. But do we have something that we can benefit from communities as well? Do we even benefit from our own communities? And that's a mindset that we have as consumers, to get what we need to get however we can get it, but we don't look out for our own race. We don't look out for our own people. Why is that? Why can't we take the education that we learn from different experiences that we have to empower our people? What do you see in your own experience? I want you to comment below and talk about, based off your experiences, what have been some roadblocks or what have been some misunderstandings that you had dealing with your own race, your own people. One thing that I have is trying to educate people on this very thing. A lot of people don't see themselves as consumers and not producers. And in the sense of the word, consumers, someone who continuously can buy and store, but not producing anything, as in taking what they have and creating more from what they have. We as a Black race can't say that we really own an idea. We are very creative, but we don't own an idea. White folks, of course, power. They had the power to oppress us for so many years. So their identity is wrapped up in power, and I guess we as a Black race yearn for that same power, so we create ourselves. We shape ourselves into their image. But what is our own image? What are some of the things that establish us as Black folk? Hispanics and Indians, people that come from India, they come over here and we say that they take our resources, but what they do is they create, they fill a need in our communities. They understand that we're consumers, so they'll put a convenience store or a gas station in our community, and they benefit from our dollars. So what can we do, with our creativeness? I know, a lot of us are creative in the fashion industry. How can we industrialize our fashion? I'm in media, so how can we industrialize things that we have? Because everybody say, I learned this growing up. If you want it done right, call a white man to do it. Why is that? Have we not set our own standards to actually be superior, not inferior? Of course, we have been in an oppressed state in this nation, and the nation has shaped. It's been very influential on the way we think. However, for those of us who, in the sense of the word, are woke to the idea that we don't have to stay there. The mayor of New Orleans talk about, if I knock you down from off your chair, it's my fault. If I knock you down off the chair, it's my fault. But if I come 4 days later and you still on the floor looking for me to apologize and bring you up, then that's your fault, because I'm not obligated to do that, So as a black race, yes, slavery, oppression, when they built the middle class, they plundered us. We didn't get the same opportunities that they did. We didn't receive the same education and benefits that white folks did. Yeah, of course, we were knocked down. We were pushed in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? We were pushed in areas that was inferior to the people of power, or the majority. However, what are you going to do now that that you are receiving education? Now that our children can go to better schools, now that you can educate yourself through the internet, now that you are, you have access to build communities, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay in oppression? Are you going to pull yourself up? Are you going to get up? I know it's hard, but you got to keep pushing, and my challenge is to you, man, just keep pushing, establish yourself so that you can help a brother. Establish your company so you can help a brother. Write that book so you can help a brother or a sister, somebody of our race. Think more than yourself. Stop thinking individual. Stop thinking about yourself only. And that's something that I'm really trying to do. That's why I'm trying to build this community, to challenge us in areas, as forward thinkers. We can be great. We can definitely be great. We don't have to stay where we are, So my challenge is to you, keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Don't think you subordinate. Don't ever look at yourself as subordinate. You're better than that. And if you like this video, definitely hit the like button. Share this conversation with someone else. Definitely share this conversation. Bring yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to be oppressed. We don't have to be shaped by that mindset. Of course, it's all around us. It's conversations that we have to have as a black race that other people don't have to have. How to conduct ourselves and how to maneuver in certain situations. But that's why we are race. That's why we are people. They find their niche. What's ours? Find yours so that you can help a brother. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother. I should name this podcast, this episode, Help a Brother. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother. Change your mindset, elevate yourself. So if you like this video, definitely hit the like button, share this video. And if you, like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, and definitely hit the subscribe button. Welcome to the Black Couch. I thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for your feedback. Also, if you do have some feedback, that you want, things that you like and things that you don't like about the Black Couch, definitely comment below. I'm in the business and trying to, improve this platform, and so that we can continue to create this community. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next video.